Battle of the Sexes recreates the famous 1973 tennis match of the same title between women's world number one Billie Jean King and X-Men's champ and serial hustler Bobby Riggs, which was one of the most watched televised sports events ever worldwide. When Bobby Riggs publicly said that he didn't feel any woman could ever beat him in a tennis match, it was Billie Jean who rose to the challenge and history was made. But prior to that famous tennis match and away from the cameras, Billie Jean and Bobby were each battling opponents of their own. Billie Jean in the form of the men who stood in the way of her championing for equality while struggling to come to terms with her own sexuality, and Bobby in the form of his gambling addiction. If this film does not end up getting Oscar nomination written all over it by Oscar season, then there's yet another thing wrong with this world. This is a wonderfully made, directed, acted, and shot film with all the rest of the praise going to Emma Stone and Steve Carell. I personally feel that this is Emma Stone's best performance yet as Billie Jean King, and she is almost unrecognizable here as that woman. She absolutely has to get another Oscar nomination here. And it is always wonderful when Steve Carell is cast in a role that allows him to dial his usual nutty character persona way down and show his true range as an actor. And that's what happens here. He's just as fantastic in this movie as she is, and while the movie may feel like it is more about her than him, Carell still gets the right amount of screen time to equally shine on screen. And the husband and wife directors of this film, who also made Little Miss Sunshine, which also starred Carell, have the recreation of the era in which this story takes place just right. This is a real feel-good movie and an inspiring story that deserved to be told, and it has been done right. Thank you so much for watching, and there will be more because Lehtonen's Home Theater is always showing.